In Sloka 35, Lord Krishna says, following this path and having achieved enlightenment from a Guru, O Arjun, you will no longer fall into delusion. In the light of that knowledge, you will see that all living beings are but parts of the Supreme and are with me, within me. So, Lord Krishna explains, after you get that enlightenment, that divine knowledge, you will realize the existence of world and the creations in the world, and you see all the creations within me. Because you are looking at the world in a different way after you get that knowledge. So he explained, Lord Krishna explained this here. So God realization will always make you fix in God consciousness. When you are in God consciousness, you are not under the illusion. Yeah, that is, you are able to break the Maya because you are in God consciousness and you are moving towards God realization because you have acquired the divine knowledge from the Guru. So the way you look at world will be different. So you see God and world together. Earlier, when you are under Maya, we see God and world separately. How we are not able to identify ourselves with the Atma. So when you are under Maya, you say that I am Deham. When you are not under Maya, you say I am Atma. So Atma, Paramatma. Paramatma lives in Atma. So in every Jivatma we find Paramatma. So when you look at the world, you will see that Creator is within me. So the way you look, that perspective changes. So the divine knowledge gives enlightenment, which changes the perspective and vision of the world. So the enlightened saints see world as energy of God. So whatever comes their way, they accept it. And with that they do service to God. Nothing is for their selfish needs. So whatever is on the way, they receive it happily and they return it to God. So they do service to God with whatever comes their way. So they share this knowledge with other human beings. Whomever they meet, they spread this knowledge. Because they feel all human beings are as parts of God. Because they are all Atmas. So every Atma created by Paramatma. So they have, Jnanis have such kind of attitude towards others. So they look at everything as Atma. Hanuman. We find Hanuman in folded hands. Hanuman says, why the reason for he is standing with folded hands? He says he sees Rama and Sita in every bhakta, everyone. So that is why he is showing respect to all. So he is found with hands folding. So Hanuman is known for humility. Hanuman says that I am seeing Rama and Sita in everyone. Vyasa once sent Janaka. Janaka was a great king and Maharishi. And he didn't attend moksha. So Vyasa sent Janaka to Sulabha, female saint, the Jnani. And she was in Janaka's court. So Vyasa said, you go to her and learn from her. And you get that divine knowledge, then you can reach moksha. Janaka, being a king, he never felt any false prestige or anything. He prostrated at the feet of Sulabha. and he learned. He gave the respect to her as a Sishya, as a student to teacher, and he learnt from her. This is an example how in olden days there was no gender discrimination, and the king, he never felt that he was a king, so he should not bow down to others. So there were kings who had the thirst for knowledge, and they went in search of Guru, and they paid respect from their heart to the Gurus and learnt the divine knowledge. So this is what we find in this incident. So there are so many incidents like this in our Puranas. All this give us values, how we have to be to seniors, to the elders, to the scholars, to our Gurus, to teachers, and how to treat other human beings. Ramanuja's Sishya, Thiruvarangat Amudanar, he compiled a poem in praise of Ramanuja. Ramanuja was not for it. He asked him to destroy that. But later, the Sishya said, "No, I'm not. I've done. I will redo it." But what did he do? He just removed his name. Only in one or two places only he mentioned his teacher's name. So this Ramanuja Nutrandadi, written by Thiruvarangat Amudanar, which explains the bhakti, the respect of a student towards teacher. Ramanuja himself was known for the respect he showed to the teacher, and here we find a Sishya of Ramanuja showing respect and devotion. So two of the pasarams. One is Kandu Kondeen en Ramanujan Tannai Kandalume Tundu Kondeen avan Tondar Thalil En Tollai Vennoi Vindu Kondeen avan Cheer Vellavariyai Vai Madutindru Undu Kondeen Innamatrana Vodil Ulapillaye. So the meaning is, he says, I had darshan of my leader, Ramanuja Muni. I'm so happy. He is the one who rescues. He takes away from all these karmas, take away from this worldly life. And I touched his golden feet. I surrendered to his golden feet. I realized that I am away, I am relieved from all my karmas. And I experienced the divine qualities of Ramanuja. So I am enjoying that. So this is what written by Thiruvarangat Amudanar in Ramanuja Nutrandadi. The next pasaram is Tavam Tarum Chelvam Tagavum Tarum Chaliya Piravi Pavantarum Thivinai Patri Tarum Parandaman Ennum Divandavarum Thidil Ramanujan Tannai Chandavarkatku Uvantarundhen Avan Cheerandri Yanendru Ulmagirnde. So in this pasaram he says, Ramanuja blesses those who surrender themselves to him, and he gives refuge for people, and he transfers his strength taken, that is the punya of his meditation, his penance, to those who are surrendering themselves to him, and he bestows his disciples with wealth and other fortunes, and he removed all our sins, and he sees that we do not fall down from our placement. Then he gives us Vaikunth Moksham too, because he talks on behalf of us to Perumal and he gets Moksham for us too. So here Tiruvaranga Damodar talks about the divine qualities of Ramanuja. So he says, I'm just enjoying the divine qualities of Sri Ramanuja. I'm into that. And my mind is thinking of only that. So he's so happy to sing a pasuram on his Guru. So this we find in Ramanuja Nuchandadi. So this shows the relationship between the Guru and Sishya. So this relationship to be continued even in the present time, so that there will be a good rapport between student and the teacher, because teacher is the one who shows the student the outer world. The teacher is the one who takes the child to face the world and give knowledge to the child. So the teacher is the one who prepares the child to work for the society. So this is very important to know about such gurus, and we should also take our life in the way shown by these gurus.